morning. Thanks for joining me at Coffee with Kory. Jossie and I have been in Florida the last few days. We're joined by Connor, who made the trip down from his home in northern Florida, drove down to see us. And this entire trip was based on getting the boat that we purchased a few months ago from the marina back here to our house. And if you know me, you know I'm it's gonna be fine kind of guy. Let's just jump in there and do it, and we'll learn as we go if we need to. And that was my plan as far as getting the boat back to our house. I'm glad that God had other plans for us, and we're going to talk about friends new and old today. We're going to start with our new friend, Brad, from the HOA here, from the development that we live in. Now, when we bought this house, it's on a freshwater canal, which didn't mean a lot to me because I've never owned a boat before, never been around canals before. Well, when you live on the freshwater canal, you have to be able to lift your boat out of the saltwater canal, over the lock, into the freshwater canal to get it to your house. And, after we bought the boat and trying to line everything up to meet a member of the homeowners association and coordinate all of that in the short window of time that we're always here, it proved to be a little bit of a challenge. But as I came to find out, I'm awfully glad that it went the way that it did and that we're on a freshwater canal. Or once again, we'd have never met Brad. And so as I'm texting Brad the other morning, when we're gonna get the boat back to the house, I'm like, hey, I'm not sure what time we're gonna be there because I've never driven a boat before, and I'm gonna take it pretty slow. And he texted me back and he's like, you've never been on the waters here locally before and you've never driven a boat? Question mark, question mark, question mark. And I texted him back, I'm like, no, but I'm sure it's gonna be fine. He picks up the phone and he calls me. He's like, hey, if you've never driven a boat before and you're not sure of the way back from the marina, he goes, how about you just let me come along with you? I'd be happy to help out. And as it turns out, I'm awfully glad that he did. This whole thing could have turned out a lot differently if it were not for the the Good Samaritan attitude and disposition of Brad. So thank you for getting the boat back here with us, Brad. I know you're not joining me for coffee here because we're not connected on social media yet, but maybe someday you'll see this episode and you'll know how very much we all appreciated your help. We bought this boat. It was a rental boat that the marina had. They rent it out to people that wanted a boat for the day or whatever. And so it's been driven by a lot of inexperienced boaters, plenty of dings and nicks on it, which is the exact reason why I felt like this would be a good first boat for me. I might have put another little nick in it when we got it back here to the neighborhood and got to the dock. Right before we went over the lift, I might have nicked that dock a little bit. The dock is fine, and you'd never know whether anything happened with the boat because, like I said, there's a few nicks on it already. So, but we got it here. It's in one piece. Now the next step is just taking it out and starting to enjoy it, and I'm sure that's going to be fine. So stay tuned for more stories and photos from that. So that's our newest friend. Got to the opportunity to run into a couple buddies that I hadn't seen for a while at the gym the other morning. Actually, the morning that we left for Florida, Matt and Holly come in, and Matt says to me, "Gosh, Kory, I haven't seen you forever." And I'm like, "Matt, that's because our glue hasn't been here in Sioux Falls. The glue that keeps us together, and that glue is our buddy Clark." So. Matt and Holly mentioned that they went to Rochester this weekend to see Clark and Tara and visit, watch a little football, and catch up a little bit. And I'm awfully glad that I got an opportunity to run into you guys the other morning. But I'm really excited to have Clark and Tara back in Sioux Falls and get the gang all together again. So I just felt like that was a good item to bring up. You get new friends, you've got old friends, And any chance and opportunity you get to spend even just a little bit of time with them, make the most of it. So thanks a lot for joining me, you guys. I've enjoyed our chat here on Coffee with Kory, and I hope to see you again next week.